some like some
not
type
as
of,
much.
What
but
the hell did you say?
is he saying your body's not there?
I'm only saying I'm a fat fuck.
What's going on, guys? This is Logically Podcast. I'm here with Joe. I'm here with Mo. We got a special guest here as well today. This is going to be a little bit weird. We've been kind of getting ready to do all these podcast stuff. This is kind of a 2-week notice thing here. So we're actually pretty happy to have a pretty popular guest here with us today too. We got Pat Shay from the Maine Mariners. What's up, bro? You come in, man. That's sick.
That was the worst intro I have ever heard in my life. I should have done it. I should have done it.
I got shy the first time.
You like stage fright.
Shit.
You rapped in front of people before.
I can rap in front of people, but I haven't done a podcast intro before, and I think that was like the hardest.
I hate you.
It's the first time for everything.
Yeah, that was a good first shot at it for sure.
That was good.
So, dude, welcome back to Maine for another season.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, no,
is
for
good.
sure. This is the first podcast. As you know, you have your own podcast. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's called Sodus Road. I'm repping, actually. I always.
Oh, he's got the
you know,
merch.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. The merch.
The hat's good.
That's
I'm
good.
jealous of the hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not bad. The truckers are popular right now. The foam trucker hats.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
true.
that's why I went with that. But yeah, no, I actually just started it recently. I used to be on a different podcast, and it was with another creator in the hockey world, and it just kind of wasn't really like my vibe
Right.
I was going for. So we parted ways, creative differences. You know how it is.
No, for
That
real.
doesn't sound good.
Straight
Yeah.
up.
But so we went our separate ways, and I wanted to have some sort of, because I'm heavily into comedy sketches and skits right now, so I wanted to have some sort of thing that was like real in me, that I wasn't playing a character the
Right.
whole time, and a connection to like the people who, like my more loyal followers, the diehard followers.
Right.
And yeah, so I started up Sodus Road, and that's kind of a play on "You Owe Me a Soda," because it's like me and my friend who do it, Carter, when we met, like we knew each other for like 2 weeks, and we were like saying the same thing at the same time.
Right.
So it's kind of like and instead of saying like "You owe me a soda," it'd be like "Sodas," and just like
Yeah.
like Sodus Road.
It's like the most hockey kind of slang.
Yeah,
thing
exactly.
ever.
I love the name. I
It
think
is a
sounds
really
It's
OG
dope.
name,
Yeah.
honestly.
It's because you kind of don't really know what it means. Then you're like, it sounds all right. Like
Right.
Sodas a road.
That's what pulls them in, though. They're
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
what does that mean?
No, it's just it's got a ring to it when you hear it. So, how long have you been doing the podcast though?
It's been like a month or two.
Oh, you're
It's
fresh
new.
on it.
Yeah, it's new.
Shit.
Yeah.
Now we have to go on his podcast.
We
Now
gotta
that's
go
what
on
we
his.
I'll have
have
the
to
boys
do.
on.
You can show us how to do this shit. Shit. So obviously, other than hockey, it's mostly content. Like, is your dream to be in the NHL, or is your dream to be a content creator, or is your dream to do both?
It's a deep question.
That's a deep
It's
question,
a difficult
right?
question.
When
When I was
Difficult.
asking that, I started
Dude.
sweating.
You know.
He just sweated in general.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a deep. It's a hard one, because like for years, like my whole childhood, it was like, you asked me that, of course I'd say like my dream was to play in the NHL.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, like I've been playing hockey I started skating when I was 3. I'm 25 now.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, a lot of years that I've been playing hockey. And then it becomes, it's a funny perspective. Like of course, like if someone offered me an NHL contract right now, like yeah, I'd go like,
Oh, yeah, fuck
of
yeah.
course, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah.
But
Absolutely.
like my lifelong dream, I would say would be more in the realm of like creation or acting would be like
Right.
my long term. Like that's where my ultimate goal. It's hard because hockey, I do like hockey. I love playing it. It's fun, but it's hard to explain to someone like a hockey fan who's like more casual, or that was like played in high school and didn't quite like make it to the next level. Their perspective of it, they don't really understand mine.
Right.
Because if I say that, they're like, oh, maybe it's like maybe I'll stop playing hockey. Or if I ever said like, oh, I'm not really enjoying hockey, they'd like think I'm crazy.
Right.
Because it becomes more of a business.
Yeah, it's a job.
Yeah.
It's a
Right,
job
right.
after a certain time.
You've
Yeah.
also been
Yeah.
doing it for a while, you said. So
For
do you
sure.
think that you can possibly have like burnout? You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
A lot of people get burnt out. For me, for example, I got burnt out when I was working on cars. You know,
Yeah.
you remember,
Are you still working on cars?
Yeah, I'm back to working on cars.
He burned
So,
out.
like,
I got burnt out. I tried something new and I hated life. I went back to I hated less.
That works.
It
That's
still
great.
sucks, but I know exactly what you mean because I actually know a few people who were semi-professional that wanted to, make it into NFL, basketball and all that, and they got massive burnout. And they now don't even want to talk about basketball or don't want to talk about football, you know what I'm saying? And they're just like, yo, dude, that's a part of me and now it's gone. But, you're still doing it, still going for it.
It's tough.
I mean, he's already pro, though. He's already pro. He's not semi-pro.
You're
Well,
not semi-pro?
semi-pro is like minor leagues is what he meant, right?
Yeah.
So
okay,
I am.
okay.
Yeah, it's minor leagues. It's not like the top guy. Yeah.
Mo's about to have beef with me, bro.
I'm about to have beef with you on the first episode of the podcast, you bastard. How dare you?
And so basically, your heart's not as much in it as it was when you were younger. Is that basically what you're getting at with it?
I don't want that to be taken the wrong way when I say that, because like some people might take that the wrong way, but it's like I went through a huge thing where like I really love making like comedy sketches and acting in my videos, and I started my YouTube and my whole like original audience online was because I started vlogging my college hockey career.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I kind of like pivoting away from it, people like there's still like the OG YouTube people that are like mad, like make hockey videos. And I'm like, you guys like don't really understand that I don't want to.
Yeah, they don't care too much about what you want. It's what they want.
Yeah, exactly. It's tough because like you play hockey so much. Like once you get to college, it kind of becomes a job, and you have to make sure you remember to have fun with it, like while you're playing hockey. Like if you get too serious and angry about it, like which is very easy to do, you're not getting enough playing time, whatever. Like you get mad, man. You get down. You have to remember to have fun. So that's like where I became with it. I'm like, I have to do it to have fun, but also like you do it 7 days a week or 6 days a week, hours on end. You leave the rink, you don't want to talk about hockey.
No, I couldn't imagine you would.
I feel like the traveling sucks too.
Oh yeah, it's brutal.
Getting
It
used to
can be.
that.
It can
I can
be.
imagine.
Yeah, like you're
can be.
always on the road and shit like that.
There's some late night, early mornings, like where you drive back on the bus. It's like 6 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I
Here's the
wouldn't like
thing.
that.
I don't do it like you, but I've, when I was in wrestling, right, we had to do those morning commutes, and those were terrible.
Yeah.
I hated life almost as much as I hate your cat right now trying to come into this room.
Bro, you watch. She will slide under this door, bro.
keep the cat out. I'm allergic to it.
Oh my God.
Are you? All right,
Keep the cat out, bro.
That's stuff we're supposed to know,
I'll
Chad.
square up with the cat.
Oh my God.
I didn't know, bro.
My
God.
what's wrong with you?
Are you getting stuffy being in here right now?
Huh?
You don't
No,
get-
I haven't. So I think we're all right.
Perfect. You got
That
airflow.
window's open.
We got
Good.
windows. We got that window too.
I should have never brought up the cat. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I saw it though, and I was like,
We couldn't hide the
I
cat
was like,
from
damn,
him.
I hope he doesn't come in here and like, kill me.
Looking at the door, it's like, what the fuck y'all doing?
Is this window
That open? Yeah, you can slide it up.
Is it open?
Oh, yeah. There we go. We got airflow.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, yes.
It's nice. That feels good
Bro,
though.
this is crazy, bro. My nipples are gonna get so hard, and it's gonna show on this video so quick.
Yeah, you
Hey,
got the
man.
white tee on
I got
too.
the white tee, bro.
Bro, yeah.
Oh, is that why you put yours on? Because your nipples were showing
No,
earlier.
it's
Whoa,
not.
whoa. You're throwing our boy under the bus? First episode? What's
Why
wrong
are
with
my
you?
nipples getting
Come on,
brought up?
yeah.
Okay.
He's wearing the Rugrats,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
That's a nice hoodie. The
That is fresh
Rugrats.
hoodie.
It felt right today, bro.
Yeah.
Where the hell did you get that? That's a
That's
serious
a
question.
little personal,
It's a,
but
first
I
of
don't want
all,
to talk
that's
about
a vintage sweater, all right? So I rock with that.
I wore this as a baby.
I'm not hating, bro.
It seems like you're hating right now. It seems like you coming off with mad hater vibes, as the young people would say.
yeah.
hater vibes.
Stop hating on his nipples.
This is the most self-conscious podcast I've ever been in.
Dude, I like your nipples.
Thanks,
all right?
bro.
Don't let him get in your head.
Yo, we're clipping this part for
No.
This is going on fucking
I
TikTok.
love your nipples.
Everything. Yo, speaking of nipples, this is weird that I bring this up, but I don't know. You're on TikTok, right?
Yeah, a lot of nipples on there.
There's a lot of nipples on there.
But this is a particular
There's
set.
one person
Oh, God.
that has, I have to bring this up,
Oh,
right?
God.
And this isn't like anything bad, but this is like the biggest topic on TikTok right now. Did you see that video? You know that whole thing they're doing where they like stab the sides of people and they like do that thing?
It's like a
to the
dance or
side? It's like a
whatever.
weird dance.
Oh.
All right, will someone pull a video up?
Yeah.
You guys
Do you
are
have
weird
it?
as hell.
We can't pull a video
Your
up.
For You
Can't
page
do it.
sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I wish I could explain it. If you guys saw the video, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, it's gonna sound weird, but I don't have TikTok.
Really?
I refuse to
I
get
feel
on
like that
TikTok.
doesn't sound weird to say. You
It
don't
is
have
like
it.
dangerously entertaining.
I
not
hated
gonna
it
lie.
at first. I hated TikTok.
I can't do it. I cannot do it. You know why I can't do it? Because I feel like it's gonna give me like short term like attention span.
Yeah.
It's like it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. Yeah,
What
that
the
truck almost
What's
rolled over.
that? Plane crash or
That stuff
something,
happens.
dude.
No, but it's like
It's
I was
doing
reading
that.
about it. It is giving people like short term, like disabilities. I'm being serious. Like,
No,
people
it's
cannot,
real, bro.
like people can't concentrate. I'm not the smartest person, by the way, people. I'm stupid as fuck. All right, take this with a pinch of salt. But it's really like giving people like hard time focusing on like long tasks.
Right.
And I've noticed it because I've worked with a lot of young people now. They can't focus on it. Like they'll just give up and they're like, I can't do this. It's like, bro, you're putting a belt on a car. Like how hard
Yeah.
can this be?
Right.
Like, holy shit.
Do you think it's
man.
because the videos are shorter?
That's what I
yeah,
think it
that's-
is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's exactly because the videos are shorter.
It's shaping the
God.
whole content
Yeah.
thing too, because like no one can focus on a 5-minute video. Never mind 10.
Oh
No,
my God.
seriously.
Yeah.
People
It's
got
crazy.
a minute or two in them now because
Right.
of TikTok. It's really influenced it.
Dude, watch time is huge, bro.
Dude, it's
Are they
yeah.
changing the watch time now on YouTube and like Instagram? Like, what are they
The
gonna bring the watch?
algorithm.
Are they
YouTube's
gonna,
heavily watch time right
Yeah.
now.
are they gonna
heavily.
bring it down though? You know what I'm saying? Before it used to
They
be like you
should.
have to watch it for like 2 minutes to 3 minutes, and then it'll count like as a view for you. Are they gonna
It's
bring
quicker
that
than
down
that.
because people can't pay attention anymore?
Yeah. It
better
People
not
just
be
keep
through-
scrolling.
Yeah.
Oh my God! So a view doesn't count if you don't watch a video for like
For
more
a
than X
long
minutes.
duration.
It's more than that. I want to say it's like 30 seconds.
Okay.
That
Say
it counts as like a view.
as a view.
Maybe 32.
I think it
seconds
depends
to
on
a
how long the
minute.
video is too, though,
It
right?
might.
I think it,
Right.
A
like if it's like an
YouTube-
hour-long video or
Like a
something.
YouTube short or like a TikTok, I think it's just if you scroll to it. Like
Yeah.
if you scroll to the TikTok, it counts as a view.
That would
Right.
make sense because you
Yeah.
couldn't. They were all so short.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Interesting.
I didn't know anything about that.
As we were talking about earlier, too, Reels is picking up heavily.
Huge. That's my
Instagram
most
Reels.
popular spot right now. IG Reels. Way more. Like I have more followers on TikTok. The like ratio of followers to views, IG is killing it right now.
Right.
Way more.
And
I mean,
yeah,
The algorithm in TikTok is just like, it like decides what it wants to do anything for you.
It's
that-
weird.
it's
It's a
we-
weird. Dude, I have no idea what's good with TikTok, man. Like some videos do great, others do terrible.
Right.
That are like good, and you're like, what the fuck?
It
Like,
almost seems like a light switch. Like sometimes they'd be like, "Yep, we're gonna approve this content for X amount," and then
Yeah.
okay, no more.
That's the
We're gonna
thing
approve
is-
something different. It seems like they want different types of content to be like get more views than certain other content.
And they shadow ban you.
oh,
Bad.
I've been
Oh.
shadow banned a few times.
Dude, I've been shadow banned
How?
so many times.
And well, the thing is with that is that there's
don't
girls
tell
that
you.
are half naked on there
yeah.
and they don't get shadow banned.
That's
you know what
the
I mean?
crazy
It's
thing to
very
me.
like gender dependent. It's
Yeah.
like,
Dude,
oh, but this
real. It's
girl's
a woman's
you know,
app.
she's getting a lot of views.
It's a woman's
she's
app.
cool. She's
Instagram
cool.
is definitely a woman's app. I
It is.
100% agree with it because you see more girls showing their asses, and then they get multiple views. You know what I'm saying? And they never
Crazy.
get like banned or anything like that. But then if you say anything,
You say fuck. You say sex. Like if
oh,
you
you
talk
have to say
about
essay.
drugs-
You have to say essay
Yeah,
now. You
if
can't
you-
say the actual word.
I got shadow banned like 2 weeks ago on TikTok because I did a video. If football players were honest in interviews, and I was doing a video like
Oh, I saw that one.
that about drugs that I did like that the football player does
Steroids.
steroids.
Yeah.
I got shadow banned because I was talking about drugs.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Well, so what did it say? Why?
It doesn't
just
tell
said-
you. I figured it out.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I,
can kind of tell.
I
my
checked like,
God.
okay, it's this video, like shadow banned.
I don't know why TikTok tries to keep it PG, like in the sense of like, oh, you know, you can't say certain stuff, but girls can be half naked.
But
Yeah.
girls can be twerking.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
With thongs on.
As long as you
and
don't
it's fine.
say that you're
Yeah, it's
naked,
bad.
you can be naked.
Right.
Well, now
Just
they're doing
don't
that.
say it.
It's
Now
fine
they're
if-
doing the whole hashtag fake body shit.
No, they've been doing that for a while too.
Fake
yeah.
body. So what does that mean?
Basically, they do hashtag fake body, but they are still like half naked. But they're basically implying like it's fake.
It's not a real body.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And
this
you know,
is
it's
so
funny.
stupid.
I don't
The
fucking know.
people that like review the video or whatever, they're like, yeah, that's a fake body
That's the thing, though.
for sure.
There's fake body reviewers.
Well, I would think there
Yeah.
must
Big
be
following.
people that
Joe, why do you seem very interested in this? Are you
I
one
told
of
you
the
topic,
judges?
body
Hey,
reviewer.
topic, brother.
I I don't think that's a real boob right there.
I need to talk to somebody.
That is a really good question, bro. I wish you knew. I wish I could show you what I was talking about. I'll have to show you later.
Don't.
But
don't
it's
show
bad.
Me. We don't want to get shadow banned our first episode.
No, I'm not saying.
But the whole premise of it was basically she randomly got a ton of views, and she only had
She like blew
5
up
videos.
from that one video.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Like like 50 million views in a week.
So there was like some type of augmentation that was being done.
there was an
To her
augmentation. Oh yeah,
I'm using big words now, huh?
Big words, bro. Big words.
That's
Some
big
type
words.
of uplifting.
and the thing is, now that she knows she can get views by wearing like the certain shirt she was wearing, because I mean she accentuated those.
I mean, we
things
would
with
do the same
shirt.
shit.
Oh yeah,
we would do the same
Yeah, if you
shit.
had
What?
boobs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I want to do
it
the opposite.
sells.
I want to be able to wear a muscle shirt and get multiple millions of views.
You could.
life
you
ain't
can,
like
dude.
that,
Yeah.
bro.
Or
No.
maybe,
I mean-
I don't know. Maybe like wear some
Not
type
as
of-
much,
What
but-
the hell did you say?
Is he saying your body's not there?
Apparently you said I'm a fat fuck.
No, I just said
This
life's
is good. That
like
means the
not like that.
negative
Not for
attention
you
switching off
specifically.
me.
I'm
but-
like, I can deadlift 400 pounds. I think your boy's doing pretty all right.
Dude,
You're
you're
wearing a
gonna start
sweatshirt.
showing your quads more on the internet. Then
My legs are tiny. I got Kenyan legs, all right?
Oh my god.
I got sprinter legs with the body of a freaking
Okay.
sumo up top, right? Not looking good. Oh my god. No, I just don't like that, because me personally, I would be more interested in your content when you were talking about the football players.
Yeah.
I would love to see that video. And the thing that sucks is that gets shadow banned, but a girl
Yeah.
twerking, it's for 15 seconds, it gets multiple million views. I
Right.
hate that. I
Yeah.
hate that.
Well, and
I hate that.
the more
Part of
views
it's the
TikTok
consumer.
gets, the better for TikTok, and so
Yeah.
that's why they.
part of it's the consumer. It's the fucking horny guys that.
Stop being simps.
Yeah, come on, guys.
It's-
straight up.
Dude, sex sells. I mean,
It
you
does.
can argue it as much as you want, but like girls post hot bikini photos or videos, like there's a lot of horny guys watching it, and they'll.
I mean,
watch
even the
the whole
girls like
time.
looking at that.
Yeah,
Dude, it goes both ways. People I've seen it, like you can, like if you're like a ripped guy or a really good looking guy, that like I have a friend I met. He literally fucking makes TikToks. He just like winks at the camera and lip syncs songs, and girls love him.
That's
He's got-
it?
He's got over 200,000.
I'm starting that. I didn't know you could do that.
Girls love him,
Oh my
man. It
God.
goes both ways. Like
You got
it's
the
just-
Magnum PI stash for it too. I think you can pull it off.
Ladies love the
Yeah,
stash.
you do. Yeah, they do. They do. They,
You excited, Jay?
It's just funny seeing you with the headphones and the mustache.
yeah.
That's it.
It looks like I'm up to some
Looks
business.
like a porn director.
You guys gotta like move a little bit.
I walked in here. I was like, "What? This is the studio, huh?" There's a coach here. He's got a stash. He's like, "Come sit here."
Fucking casting couch, bro.
It's the main version.
What's the video you think that blew up the most out of all the videos that you've done?
It's different on every app, actually.
Right.
So my first one on YouTube, I did a day in the life of a college athlete hockey player. I was the first hockey player to do that.
Right.
So eventually, it took like a month, and then it blew up. It got like 200,000 on YouTube.
Oh shit.
Nice.
That's sick.
So
Nice.
that was where I kind of got my base audience.
Right.
Then I started making like the comedy stuff on TikTok and IG Reels. I've had a handful that have like gone over 600K, 500K. I have one on TikTok that has 1.3 million, and then there's weirdly my most viewed video ever has 1.8 million. It's on Facebook Reels. I have
It's on Facebook?
700
Really?
followers there.
Wow.
How much you have there?
700. I just started posting Facebook Reels because like, hey, why not? I'll hit like an older audience maybe.
Right.
I had one video there, just 1.8 million views.
And what's that video
That's
about?
crazy.
It's if a college athlete at his first job interview.
Oh my god, these actually
Yeah.
they sound really entertaining.
Oh my God.
Like I would seriously watch
Oh
them.
my God.
The-
I would watch it. Yeah.
It's because it's your typical like you. There's people like mad in the comments and stuff at it like, this is such a bullshit video, and I'm like, you guys are missing this. Like a college athlete spends. There's always something real like to the comedy that I like to do, but like a college athlete spends 23 years of their life dedicated. Top priority is that sport,
Hard work too.
and the percent
Yeah.
of them that actually goes pro, not very high.
oh yeah.
Right.
So a lot of most college athletes prioritize this sport and spend that much time to it to just stop playing and get nothing out of it. No money, nothing.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, because it just recently you're allowed now to monetize and like make money as like sponsors in college. But before that, it's absolutely nothing. You make
Seriously?
$0.
So you'd have to put all that time and you wouldn't even
Yeah.
know if you like work out.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my
So
God.
you make $0, you leave college, and then you have to go get a job.
What?
So that's the joke of the video. It's like all this person knows is sports.
Right.
So you go in.
I'm like really good at like hitting.
Yeah,
that
no,
shit.
like the video, it's like, hey, so tell me like your strengths. It's like, I can bench 300 pounds. I can, my 40-yard dash is a 4.5. It's like,
Right.
that's all they know, man. It's like, why they're this absolute animal of an athlete for no fucking reason at all at that point.
Damn.
You know, like that's the joke.
Yeah.
of the
That's
video.
a good concept for a video. I love it.
He's got the best concept. If you watch, like, if you go down and you scroll through,
Oh, by the way,
they're all
I'm
like,
gonna have to get your Instagram and everything.
Yeah,
by the way,
check.
I'm definitely doing that. I'm already a huge fan. I love
You
that
got
stuff.
one more follower, brother.
Did you not know that the NCAA had to change that law?
I did not know a single
It's a
thing.
very
Oh
recent.
my God, bro! They were killing students. They were like making like students like uneligible. This one kid ended up. His coach got him a ticket. Or somebody got him a ticket. He had to fly home because his mom or grandmother, somebody passed away. Right? The NCAA found out that somebody bought the ticket for him. He got in trouble. He couldn't play.
Why can't
That's real.
you
Dude,
get tickets bought for him?
That's
Because-
real, man.
You know what they said? The NCAA was like, oh, because we provide a college education, but you guys are making billions of dollars off these kids. And sometimes the best sports to watch is college because these kids are playing their hearts
Oh, well,
out.
yeah,
that
They're
makes
trying to make
sense.
it into the to
That
the
makes
majors.
perfect sense.
Baseball, hockey, football, all
Yeah.
that basketball. March Madness. There's a whole month
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
basketball, college basketball.
that's
It-
what the
it's
And they
way
make
more
all
popular
kinds
than
of money.
the NBA did.
All their jersey sales, they get nothing. These kids literally eating like ramen
Zero.
noodles.
Zero.
Sometimes.
I did not know
Crazy.
any of this.
Yeah,
They get none.
I just enlightened you.
Still, though, like they get none of this. Now you're allowed to make money off, say, like an external sponsor, or you can make money off your name, like a YouTuber.
Right.
Yeah.
Like there was like Destroying. Have
Yes.
you seen him?
Yep. I know
So
exactly.
he
what
was
you're
like
talking
the OG athlete YouTuber. He started in college and he got his scholarship revoked and like taken out, and he had to choose like either continue YouTube or your scholarship's gone. And he's like,
What?
"Fuck that! I'm gonna go
that is
YouTube."
fuck.
But
What
he was
the
making
fuck?
he was making
'Cause he was
so
making
much money.
Not even yet, dude.
Really?
Yeah, he was not very popular. He was just like the first one. He had like a video say do well. He was the first one, and he had a monetized channel. He really blew up from that situation.
You made a decision. Tough
Yeah.
one too.
He said fuck it and like made a whole deal out of it. Like he's gonna like stop. He's done with football in college until they change this rule, and like
It's kind of
He's
a
part of why
ridiculous
they
rule.
That's
It's
crazy.
ridiculous, honestly.
And he was apparently he was supposed to
He's
be a
good.
kicker.
yeah.
And he didn't get drafted, and all of that happened because of that. It's
Yeah.
so stupid. It's like these kids, like, how can you guys make so much money off these kids? And then when these kids want to do something, even like YouTube, or want to make some type of extra money, you're like, no, this is unethical. What you guys are doing is unethical.
Unethical means we're not making money off
They
that,
just-
so
Yeah.
you can't do it.
They like the power. They like the money, dude. I don't think they'll ever. There's never going to be a situation where a college athlete's on salary. Never. At least now they're able to do sponsorships.
Well, you'd think there'd have to be some way they make some money, because like, how can you
It's-
just continue to do it?
It's tough. Like, so the way, like, it depends on the school, but like the way like Maine hockey worked, right? So we would go freshman year, we live on campus. You get a free meal plan. If you're on a full scholarship, you get a free meal plan and the free like housing or whatever. And then sophomore through senior year, we move off campus. So instead of giving us the free meal plan and the housing, they give us the money. So like we get the full amount of money that's a meal plan and the full amount of money that's housing.
Okay.
in
word.
our
Oh,
bank
shit.
account.
All right.
So it's like at the time, it was probably, I think by my senior year, say it was like $5,200 a semester.
Wow.
So it's not like we're not getting anything. There's beneficial thing.
Yeah,
Like you're
okay.
getting a scholarship in money.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense to
Yeah.
me, because I was like, how could they live and you
But
know?
it's still not a lot of money.
It's still not
It's
a lot.
still not a lot of
No,
money.
In comparison to what they make off of us, it's not a lot.
Oh, definitely not.
money.
But it's a situation where like here, like you're getting money to live. And the money runs out. Like, you get to summertime, you're out of money. Like, because you have to pay the rent and whatever.
Yeah.
Can you guys get a job though during the summertime?
Yeah, you can. There was a rule for a while, like you couldn't make money off of using your name or like sport, like
Your likeness.
Yeah,
Like you couldn't
Yeah.
be in a video game. That was another thing. So when they were doing like the NCAA Madden games or whatever, the kids couldn't make any money off that. But that's supposed to be licensed to you.
Right.
They couldn't. So the NCAA was making all the money. It's I hate the NCAA.
Just robbing them.
Fuck.
yeah, they do a lot of shit sketchy,
Oh my god.
but I guess it is what it is.
Yeah, I don't know how we
shit.
even got into this, but yeah.
No, it's a good topic of
is
conversation.
crazy.
Oh, it's something I had no idea
Yeah.
about, honestly.
So what does college hockey compare to where you're at now?
In like what sense?
Such as like for say you're on the Mariners now.
Yeah,
Back with you, Maine. What are there big differences?
in the playing wise.
Because
like
I
the
know
level of
obviously
play.
like college is looked at as almost like professionals as well
yeah,
too.
it's,
So
it borderlines like it's like once you get to a certain age, like the progression slows, like it changes. Like when you're in high school, the development is so extreme where like a person's growing or going through puberty, like each year you're making crazy steps physically.
right.
So like at a certain point you're an adult. Like you're going to college, you're an adult at that point, and like the human body has whatever amount of like each person different, like their peak is different, but you're only human at that point. You know, like you're a man, everyone's a man. It's a even playing field in that sense where like it's a matter of like how much you're working out or putting into it. But it like me, right? Like I'm as fast as anyone in the NHL, but I'm not as good as anyone in as the guys in the NHL. Do you know what I mean?
Right, right.
It's not so much, it doesn't become a physical thing anymore. It becomes more of like a mental and like a lot mental. Because I played a few games in the AHL last year,
No shit.
and it felt so fast,
Right.
but not because the guys were faster, but because the play moves faster and it's more skilled.
Right.
They move it quicker, faster, and it just flows back and forth a lot
Right.
better.
Like
You
feels like
think-
more chemistry, you think?
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
more chemistry, more ability with the stick and awareness, and just
Just everything.
ability to go quick,
Yeah.
like move it quick. You
Yeah.
know what you're doing already. It's a lot of mental.
Mm.
Yeah, because
stuff.
they probably rely on a lot of technical skill
Yeah.
at that level.
But it's a very fine line.
Right.
Like a guy who's in the coast and a guy who's in the NHL, like take like a top guy in the coast and then like a middle guy in the NHL, like a fourth line guy in the NHL. You put them on the ice together, like you probably wouldn't. In some cases, you wouldn't be able to pick who the NHL guys is just by watching them on like the ice,
right.
not playing in a game, just
Right.
like shooting the puck, skating. It's a very fine line. It
Right.
becomes. It's weird.
So what team did you go up to when you were in the AHL last year?
Springfield.
Springfield?
Yeah.
I used to hate Springfield back
Yeah,
then.
it's not a great city. They got Six Flags though.
They do got Six Flags. They do got Six
That's a
Flags.
What a great
positive.
city.
How many games you play up there?
4.
4?
Oh,
Yeah.
That must have been cool as shit though.
It was cool. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I mean, that's like that right there is showing that you're getting closer to your goal.
I was it was fun. I was like a third, fourth line guy there,
Yeah.
and I knew that. So like I was just playing fast, forechecking, hitting, like just playing my role, and it was fun. Yeah,
Right.
it was good.
Nice.
That's fucking sick, dude.
I can never do what he does. I would get very, very afraid of
Dude,
getting smacked with that stick.
let
and
me
getting-
tell you.
and getting body
I
slammed.
got my first game in the A. I got a puck to my chin.
Oh.
You got a visor though, I hope at least.
Well, the visor. Yeah.
Yeah,
you see,
obviously it's
like,
not gonna protect
I'm
you there.
missing a patch on my beard.
Oh my
Is that
god.
from that?
I got a puck to the chin. Yeah, my first game in the A.
Shit.
It happens. Dude. It's
Yeah.
it's shitty, but
That thing's really hard too.
Bro, you have to be so ballsy to play hockey.
yeah,
So
dude.
ballsy.
a
You know
lot.
why? A lot of people get fucked up.
Yeah, because can you just like get cut by the like
That
skates and
too,
stuff,
yeah.
like
That's
anything?
scary.
That happened to somebody.
It's
Couple
been
years
happened
ago.
to a few
Been a few
people.
guys.
He got his
Talking about the
That was a
goalie
goal-
or
that was
the
years ago. Bro.
Yeah,
Okay.
a long time ago.
How
My
did that-
dad actually. My dad got when he was in college. This one is not public, like popular in the public because he was college. It was in the 80s. He was he has a big scar here to here. So he was on the he got like knocked down. He's on the ice and a guy stepped on his.
No. Was it on purpose or just how do you?
There's like
It's
there's
hard to accidentally step on someone's neck.
speculation.
You'd
There's
think.
speculation that it was on purpose.
Right.
And yeah, he's got a like big scar here. He had like 160 stitches. Dude, it's a scary thing. And he like just since I brought up the story, like so he like jumped up and like skated to the bench with like blood.
Yeah.
And literally when that happens,
Yeah,
fucking
it's squirting,
sprays.
and he goes to the bench, and the trainer faints, like passes out.
Oh my god!
Yeah, he was so grossed out by it.
Yeah.
And someone like ran down upstairs and like stapled his neck shut and like saved his life.
So he literally got lucky as
He
shit
almost
then.
died. Yeah.
The only thing that I would do, because I've seen that happen before, where people like dislocate shoulders, and for me personally, like I have like a scar here, and then I have another one here where I had to get staples or whatever from playing sports, and I've never seen anything like that. But when people start bleeding, oh,
Nasty.
you see all the weak people because they go, oh.
Plus
God.
that's the ice too, so like
Yeah.
it's so white
Yeah.
on it. So
Yeah.
it's, I bet that was
Nasty.
really popping.
Yeah.
It's gross, man. Even like my chin when last year it split open, like I knew it was bleeding because it just felt, I could feel, I was like,
You just
shit,
tell.
and I like touched, I was like, shit, that's definitely bleeding.
Right.
And I went back and I was like, hey, I'm bleeding. And he was like, whoa, yeah, you are. I'm like, oh, sick. It doesn't look that good, does it?
Yeah, you never want to hear that.
I'm like, all right. I was like, is it bad? He's like, yeah, it's a good one.
So would they just stitch you up and you
Yeah.
go back out, or?
Dude, no, he glued me. He like
Ooh.
put glue in it, and I play the rest of the game with an open fucking chin.
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
I remember my line mate was like, hey, what happened to you, all right? I was like, yeah. And he was like, oh.
It's like,
I was like, oh, it's, yeah.
holy shit.
They
I always-
stitched it after.
I feel like when you get hurt anywhere with like a serious thing, the person that tells you if it's bad or not, it's always like, oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
And usually the
I don't trust no one with that question.
No,
I don't
right.
trust nobody.
It's nasty looking, man.
I just can't believe that person kind of like saved his life though. He literally straight up
Yeah,
ran down.
freaky
and just-
shit.
What do you mean when you say staple the neck though? Is that like a?
Real staples, like a
Dude,
staple
you know,
gun.
I didn't make it
haven't
past high
asked-
school, bro.
I didn't ask him like the specifics of that, what that meant when he said stapled his neck. I know like there's medical staples.
Right.
Yeah.
Like straight
Yeah.
like
Like an actual, like literally, it's
Like
like this.
metal?
Yeah,
Like straight
it's
up?
metal.
think-
They're metal,
And
yeah.
So it just goes and just crimps it
And I
closed,
think-
so you don't.
Yeah.
So it's like the
bleed.
butterfly band-aids.
With
Except
staples.
except way stronger.
Yeah.
obviously,
It's made for emergency on the battlefield. So when people were getting like cuts, nicks, and like something would happen, they have a huge gash. Instead of them bleeding out, because the first thing you're supposed to do is stop all the blood.
Right.
But if it's happening like somewhere like your neck or artery or whatever, you want to close it as fast as possible because you can lose blood. And if you lose too much blood, obviously you know what happens.
Right.
So they have those staples and they literally go chunk, 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 chunk.
Yeah, and they can't be like
Hold
normal
of it.
staples
Yeah, so he
because
did
And then your body does the rest. Plate.
Yeah, but getting that
pallets
shit in
of
your neck
plates or
though,
whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Neck,
that's scary as hell.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
better
he
than
was-
bleeding out and dying.
No, exactly.
I'd be like, do it.
It was like, dude,
Yeah.
it was like life or death situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, yeah, for
Because
sure.
you like your neck's open and he's bleeding that long, like he had to do something on the spot.
Yeah, like right
so,
then.
Like that, I actually met the guy weirdly.
No shit.
Like, dude that did it?
Yeah, like years later, because my dad's a NHL scout now, so when I was a kid, we would go to the BC
That's
games.
so
a lot.
sick.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
That's a cool job.
The more
Yeah,
things we
it's cool.
discover.
This is the best first podcast, bro.
Oh my god.
Touched on a lot of cool subjects.
That's so. Where's your dad live now? Is he in?
He's back in Mass, I'm from Marshfield, Mass.
That's what I was gonna ask.
It's like a
next.
half hour
What
south
part?
of Boston.
Yeah.
South Shore, on the beach. Solid little town.
Is that where? So where do you stay when you go back? Do you stay with them on the off season
yeah.
usually?
Yeah, it's getting like now that I'm like 25 now, I feel weird going back there. Still,
I
I'm
get
like
you.
staying there in the summer, but I debated like getting an apartment, and I was like,
Here?
no, just there for the summer. But I was like, no, why would I waste money for 3 months?
Especially nowadays, it's
Yeah.
price for apartments is
Yeah,
ridiculous.
so I just traveled a bit and did that instead.
Right.
Summer.
That's
I don't
fucking
know.
dope. So what are you? What's you and your team doing tonight? You said you and your team are going out.
Yeah, I don't know what the plan is exactly. Probably start somewhere like at someone's house and then maybe hit the town.
So it's like it's just drinking. Like you guys go out drinking. Like actually,
Yeah.
like I wasn't sure.
Tell
if you
us
get
what you're
back
gonna
and
do.
Like, I gotta eat salads.
No.
I gotta eat fucking steak.
Yeah, we're
I don't
super
fucking
disciplined, dude. Yeah.
I mean, I will say probably hockey's probably the
we
chillest.
need kale tonight.
Kale.
Yeah, superfood.
Oh my
That
gosh.
sounds awful.
What's the
Can
what's
you use
the
sauce and
Uncooked,
stuff, or-
uncooked kale.
what's
Oh,
that?
God.
What's the squid
Calamari?
Fuck that.
You don't
dude.
like calamari?
I hate calamari.
Fried
Maybe 'cause
calamari. Yeah.
I got it from Florida though, and Florida has warm water. It's like warm water tasting shit. It's a lot
I don't
different.
know. It's
And they
still
have a
good.
lot of
If it's
dimes.
fried, it's good.
Fried calamari
Yeah,
is good.
They got a lot of dimes.
They got a lot of dimes.
Lot of dimes.
They got a lot of dimes, man.
Good dimes.
Yeah, shit. Good
Good dimes. Good color dimes. God.
So you guys are gonna go to the OP then? I'm assuming.
Probably. Yeah,
Honestly,
I'd
yeah.
imagine if we go.
It was
out
crazy
there.
out there. We went out there last night, and we went
It's
out.
fun, man.
It was. That
I
was
like it.
like.
I haven't been to the Old Port since the beginning of COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
You gotta get out, man. You gotta do it.
Gotta get
I'm
out.
not a recluse, you goddamn savage. I was over here spending $200 on a date.
And that is beautiful.
Really?
Because of my dick was a dreamer, all right?
You spent $200 on date night?
Yeah, man. I don't have a girl who's like just a date. Like,
Dude, you ever think about that? Like, you're spending like $200
am
on
I
a
being
date.
used? Yes. I
No,
think
well,
about
no,
that all
no,
the
no,
time.
not necessarily. Like that obviously is a thing. If you
Yeah.
don't end up doing anything with it, you just spend
No,
$200
I did
to
something.
use. If you're having sex, like say the date goes great, you go back, you have sex with a girl,
Yeah.
you just paid $200 to have sex.
Right.
Bro,
If we're
pay
gonna
for
be
prostitutes,
logistical about it, you did. You
pay
paid
for
for
prostitutes.
sex.
Time out. He's got a lot worse than me. He has groupies, bro. What are you talking about?
Hey, I'm just saying. I'm not single
I
right
can't blow
now.
my own spot. I
but
can't blow my own spot. I can't blow my own spot.
when I was single, it was my senior year of college and the year after. So
Yes.
it's been a year since I've been single. I was not like spend $200 on a date night. You know?
Hey, no, I get it. Here's the thing. Your boy fucked up, all right? I fucked up. I didn't want to go here. I wanted to go to the Bird & Co., all right?
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
a wait. I
Yeah,
wanted
it was
cheap
legitimately
tacos.
this place right here.
Take her to Applebee's, bro.
Bro,
Let's share, baby. Let's share now.
is it when you hear your family some bullshit like that? That's so good.
Where are we going tonight? Applebee's.
Applebee's.
And she's like, what?
Half off appetizers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the problem? You want a TGI Fridays? Like, they
man.
got the $10 appies.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. You know, I should have gone somewhere like that. I wasn't thinking. I was trying to show off. All right?
Oh, that does.
Like I
$200.
said, my dick's a dreamer.
I mean, it
right?
worked.
And it was dreaming. So, by the way, let me tell you something. The bill came to $100.
Hundo.
So then I said, hey, you know what?
This is when he went full blown cocky. Like I got it like that.
No,
I'll tell you,
this
that's
is more
exactly what
showing off.
happened.
Yeah.
I don't got. I mean, I do got
You
it.
do
But I
got
don't
it
got
like
it like
that.
that. I don't got it like that. I don't have it. I mean, I do all right. I'm pretty well off.
You gotta finish what you were saying though. You gotta.
Oh yeah, like I said, my dick's a dreamer, right? So
no, we passed that.
We know.
We know he was dreaming.
dreaming. No, so the lady came. The lady was fantastic. We had a fantastic waitress, fantastic, like above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? And by the way, the place that we went to, it's like somewhere in between like classy hipster joint. You guys know what I'm talking about. right?
It's like seafood or
Stop
something.
pointing
right?
at the place, all right?
You can see it.
You keep pointing at the laundromat. I'm like, nice. You did
looks nicer
laundry.
than it is. Straight up, bro.
$200 of laundry. We had
No.
clean sex that night.
Oh yeah, we had the best. No, so the lady was fantastic. So I have a thing. If I ever get great service, whatever my bill is, it doesn't matter. Whatever my bill is, I pay that in the tip. Because I
Nice.
used to be a bartender in the OP, and that sucked balls.
So you hook it up.
So I hook it up because I know the struggles
Right.
of like that. You know, when
Yeah.
I was young, in my younger days, right? In my heydays, I know what it was like. So now when I see somebody who does a fantastic job, I give them a
Take care of them.
good tip. If they do a terrible job, I'll give them 25%.
Right.
Okay.
And that's still above. I'm talking
gonna
about
say,
like
that's still
the
good
worst
tip.
service.
Yeah,
like if
25
they
is a
spit
good
in my
tip.
face and they they take water and even the worst, I just give them 25 because I feel
Very
good about
generous.
myself. I'm very generous.
That's very
Unlike
generous.
you cheap fuck.
Dude,
What the fuck you mean?
I mean, if I get spit in the face, I might hit him with a 50.
dude,
I don't know.
I won't name names of this person, but I was talking to this guy, and we were on the air, we should say, and he was like, "Hey, like, what are your thoughts on tipping?" Blah blah blah. I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like, he's like, "Yeah, I just don't see the point of like why like people tip, like it's a weird concept." I'm like, "Okay."
Like
I'm like,
tip it all.
I'm like, you could just cook your own food, like you could wait on yourself. You could walk and do it yourself, but you're choosing to go to a restaurant because you're feeling lazy that night. and
Oh,
these
that's
people
actually
are
a solid ass
serving on
point
you,
too.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he then carries on to go like, yeah, like I don't tip, and I was like, wait, like what do you mean you don't tip? He's like, I just don't tip. I'm like, you don't you literally leave the restaurant without tipping. It was baffling to me.
Did you call him a cheap fuck?
Yes. And I was like,
Thank
dude,
you.
we have to like take this out of the video because people are gonna think you're the
worst person.
scumbag.
Yeah, why would you even bring that up?
Yeah, I was like, we're gonna take this out because people are gonna think you're a scumbag. Like,
No one's
this is
gonna
a bad
agree with
look.
that.
No one can agree with that.
Nobody can agree with it in the United States.
Oh, well, yeah.
So when your boy's been to Dubai, there's no tipping.
No tipping there.
No tipping.
That's true. A tip in Europe is based off of like if you tip someone, it's because they went above and beyond.
Above and beyond, but you don't have
It's
to.
not
in
expected.
Dubai, I felt so cheap. I was like, no,
Yeah.
he's a 20, he's like 20, he's a 50. Like he's, like I tried. They're like, no. I was like, no, take it. This is for
Right.
you.
So is it
They
a
don't want
policy thing like the if you work somewhere you just
They
can't
don't-
It's
I
a
think
cultural thing.
It's a
okay.
yeah, and I think it's also they get paid a little bit different than here. I think they just get like an hourly, like $20 an hour.
Oh,
You're
right,
served,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay.
not like over here. By
Mm.
the way, being a waitress and a line cook and all that, man, that's a rough.
It's a lot
job.
of work.
That's a rough job. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never done that type
Yeah,
of
sure.
like industry job, but I can imagine it's difficult.
Difficult.
I've seen waitresses and stuff running around. I'm like, I could not do
Yeah,
that.
it's a
And-
lot.
And the disrespect from
There's-
some
there's
customers,
assholes,
I'd be
man.
done. I'd
Karens,
be like, mm-mm.
Karens be everywhere at restaurants.
There's a lot of assholes. I completely understand the like culture of tipping. Completely makes sense. Anyone that does anything that you can do yourself and you're choosing not to,
Yeah.
100% deserves a tip.
Yeah.
Any
straight
like
up.
whether it's Uber, like DoorDash, restaurant, like
Oh, yeah.
they deserve the tip.
The only
Right.
thing that's like kind of like controversial
You don't
is
tip at McDonald's though.
That's true.
well, that's
You don't tip
Yeah,
at
but those
Burger King,
motherfuckers
though.
making like $16 an hour now,
Oh,
bro. They-
why are you swearing?
come on, come on, dude. Forgot to beep that.
Why, they making
Yeah.
more bread than you or something?
This is a touchy
Pissed
subject.
about it. He's like, their fucking minimum wage went up. Scumbags.
Well, there's
Yeah.
you know at some places like I don't know like at the vape store for an example, you can tip that guy.
Okay.
But see, it's kind of different because I could if I was behind the counter grab the bottle myself and check myself out.
Yeah.
You know, so those type of tipping things are a little bit different. You know, I feel like sometimes there's tipping in the sense of like this guy. You know, I don't know. It seems almost not unnecessary for that type of job. It's like tipping the guy at the gas station. You know what I
Right.
mean? For just
Yeah.
checking me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like unnecessary.
Right.
Like
Or
I
like-
can fill this up.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
It is weird, but the only way I would explain it is if I have to sit down, and like
Yeah.
you were saying, right, they're gonna cook my food and bring it to me, right, like a goddamn gentleman that I am,
Right.
I'm gonna tip them,
no.
right?
makes
And I
If they
get
keep
that.
pouring my water, bringing me drinks,
Yeah.
go on tip.
And that I agree completely.
Yeah.
Sir, if someone's providing services to you, and you should tip. I just don't know about the guy getting me the vape bottle off the shelf. I don't
No,
know if
straight
that.
up.
It's like I probably could have done that.
Yeah.
I'm not. I can't give you like 25% for that. You know.
Totally
I,
fair.
I get it. I get that. I'm just not into vape, so I wouldn't know anything about that.
Nah.
Oh, we're shaming me now. Okay.
I'm not shaming you.
Just do it, guys.
I'm
no
not
shame.
shaming you.
I'm not a vape
I
guy
love your
either,
mustache.
Thank you.
You don't do any of that.
There's
do
a
you?
nice
I'm not a
mustache.
vape guy, no.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's probably been what, like an hour by now? I
It's been
didn't
42
check.
minutes, man.
It's been
42
42.
minutes.
Why don't we just go up to 45 minutes? All right.
We'll go up to 45.
We go 45 minutes.
So pretty lastly with everything is
Yeah.
like basically like, what are you hoping to do this year? And I'm talking like content wise, with team wise, and pretty much what are some goals that you're really focusing on?
Hockey wise, it's because I'm in the minors. It's more like I want to have a good season, see where I can go with it.
Right.
Just go with that day by day and see how far I can go with it, and maybe I get a call up, maybe I have a great season, and see where it leads. Content wise, I just really want to keep pushing the needle, like staying consistent. Like it's tough because it gets busy, and like there's not a lot of like creatives on the hockey team. It gets tough like being around like that in the creative mind.
That's
can
what
imagine,
that's
yeah.
what I forgot to talk to you about. We kind of touched base on this once in messages a while ago, but finding people to do content.
It's hard, man.
Especially
is hard.
where you do hockey. I'm sure
Yeah.
those guys do not care about any of that.
Well, no,
It's
they
tough.
they care. They just a lot of people are stage fright. It's
Yeah.
more than anything.
Oh,
It's-
okay.
Yeah, it's not like that they don't care. They're like some guys don't care, but that's fine. I don't need everyone to care. But
Right.
like a lot of guys will enjoy it and watch it and appreciate what I'm doing, but like they have, whether it's stage fright or just not an interest of doing it themselves, they'd rather be the consumer.
Right.
Straight up.
So
Well, it's easy to watch than
Yeah,
actually do it.
it's-
Usually.
hockey is very, and I can only speak for hockey. Like, I don't know about other sports. It seems that other sports are a little more open-minded when it comes to that, but hockey is not like a very open to being creative. You have to kind of be a generic hockey player.
Hockey player, you play golf on the side.
Yeah, you play cards.
Straight up. That shit's real, dude.
I can't do golf. I'm sorry.
I'll go to the putting range,
but that's a thing in hockey.
That is the thing in hockey. If you play hockey, you play golf.
You have to fit this certain mold. Like, you're a hockey player. You have to interview the same way. Make sure you say the same exact answer. You play golf on the side. You play cards. You drink with the boys. Like, there's a very
Can it be any kind of card game, or is it like a specific game too?
The one in hockey that's popular is Schnarps.
What is that?
Dude, honestly, I'm not a cards guy, so like I don't even know how to play. But it's like the popular game on the bus. But it's like it's a weird thing. It's like if you're there's a pressure to be that, and if you go against it, it's like kind of like you're considered weird or different.
Damn,
that's true.
That sucks.
So there's definitely a pressure.
Nah, you be the guy who breaks the mold.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying.
Yeah,
do that.
Trying to do it.
I would hate to do the same thing that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this is boring.
And I feel like that would only assist burning out quicker because you're not even doing the stuff you want to do.
You're acting a part.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Getting deep, but like you know, like Jim Carrey, obviously.
Yeah.
He's become very deep in his age. Everyone calls him crazy, but his
eccentric.
He says some things like he calls like depression is a deep rest. You need a deep rest from that character that you're portraying, that you're the person that you're pretending to be.
Right.
Is why like people will get burnt out and depressed because like you're trying so hard to be someone you're not.
Well, yeah, it's like trying to go with the flow of everybody else. It's probably a lot harder on you.
Yeah,
you're working hard.
If it's not you, then it's a forced thing. Like I have no problem saying no. Like I don't want to play cards because I just don't want to. I don't like playing cards. Right. I'd rather go make a video and like I don't want to play Fortnite because I'd rather go film a video or I need to edit my videos. Like I just like that's me, and I'm not gonna go pretend I like Fortnite and Call of Duty just to fit in with like the guys, you know.
Right. No, it's a passion shit for everyone.
I mean, why spend any time doing something you don't want to do?
That's the mindset more people need to take on.
That is a person who understands who they are, and you have a strong belief in what you want to do. Like, you know who you are compared to everybody else. Because all these other guys want to fit. I'm not talking about, but I'm just talking about, like, in general. Like, if you know what you want to do and what you want to pursue and you do that and you have no shame and, this is exactly what I want to dive head first into, then that's like just a strong belief in yourself. Like, you know who you are. Like, and I love that. I love people like that. You know what I'm saying? Having a good creative mind and, like, pursuing something that you really want than just trying to fit the narrative of whatever somebody else built.
Right.
I don't like that.
Straight up.
Life would be really boring if everyone just did what everyone else did.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why I get so... I said it on my own podcast. I'm like, why does everyone try so hard to be normal?
Right.
Like, normal. Because whoever remembers a normal person?
I can't think of a single person that's normal that I know.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, anyone that's known for something or great at something is not normal.
No, yeah.
They're not normal. So why would you try so hard to be, like, forgotten?
Right. That's an excellent point.
That is
common things
good.
are easily forgotten.
Some deep shit.
Yeah.
That's some deep shit.
I hate when you say that. You're just
deep.
taking the
That's
piss
deep
right
shit.
now.
Eye contact, bro.
We're in deep shit right now.
Shit. All right, well, dude, I appreciate you coming on. That's dope that you're back. We're gonna definitely make some content this year for sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, bro,
Appreciate
this
it.
has been a sweet time.
shit,
for real.
good shit.
So, and I'm gonna go to those games. And I'm gonna be screaming for you, bro.
I love
It's gonna be embarrassing.
Yeah, I'll be checking your social media out, dude.
Yeah.
I really want to see the video now about the interviewing.
Yeah,
As
shout
like
out
a-
your Instagram and stuff out right now.
Yeah, Instagram's pshade25, TikTok's Pat_Shay, and then YouTube's just Pat Shay.
Sick.
Hey.
Jinx, you owe me a fucking soda?
Sodas are
Hey.
Oh.
Here
And
we
on
go.
that note, thanks for
That's
watching,
my
guys.
podcast.
That was the worst outro ever.